Hey guys, today I want to share with you a little information about a piece of software that Mr. McCartney mentioned during our faculty meeting yesterday, and that is Snag-It. Snag-It is something I debated probably for 2 years whether or not to buy. If you get it, this one's going to be totally on you. The school is not going to pay for it. It costs $50 a person, and I finally broke down and did the test version of it, and after doing the trial version, which I believe you get 2 weeks free unlimited use, I decided I cannot live without this piece of software. It is probably the best $50 I've spent on software in ages and ages. Now there's two big features of Snag-It. The first big feature is your screenshot feature, which is what I'm going to show you today, or the image capture and feature. Tomorrow I'm going to try and build a second video for you, and in that video we're going to talk about using Snag-It to create videos. And both of these are really good features depending on the usage you're doing with them. I want to start off by talking about the screenshot version of it. So what I'm going to do, I've got my calendar open, and you have parents who are asking, how does my child access their homework? Well, that's easy enough to do with Snag-It. I'm going to take and do a screenshot. I'm going to hit my function, my print screen key. I'm going to take and highlight what I want to be captured here. So right there is what we're going to capture, and that took and dumped it on my Snag-It editor that you see right here. From there, we're going to take and put some numbers in. So I clicked on that. I'm going to take and put a 1 right here by the calendar, a 2 right there, and then after that I'm going to write in a little text box right here saying what they are. So it'll say 1, click on calendar, 2, click on the assignment. And from there I can take and hit copy all. It saves it as one entire JPEG image. I can go back into my email, I can create a new email, and I can paste that right in right there, and now there's their instructions. I put a little thing on the type a little thing above it saying please see the JPEG I've attached, and it'll show us exactly what they need to do. 1, click on calendar, 2, click on the assignment. Really quick, simple way to build instructions. Along with that, you can take and add other things here like arrows. You can take and blur things out. So if there's, say, a name on there that you don't want seen, you can take and, that is totally not the blur tool, that's a highlighter tool. And the blur tool, I can take and set up a blur right here, and now that assignment's completely blurred out. Or if there's a name that you don't want seen, something like that, you can blur things out so that only the information that you need is out there. You can take and do all kinds of call out boxes here, arrows that you can type in, things of that nature. There's stamps that you can create, so you can even create a stamp of yourself. So you can create your own picture and then stamp it on everything you do. But all kinds of stamps you can create to go with the images. So if we wanted to hit an unlock right there, boom, there's an unlock thing. If you want to clip right there. All kinds of stuff you can use for it. If you take and look on the more, you got even more stuff that you can do. And here's some really cool stuff here. So on selection, say that I want that one to go in a different day. I can literally, this is in Snag-It now. This is not in Canvas. I can grab it and I can move it to right over there where it goes. And hold on, I didn't select autofill, so let's hit autofill and try that again. So there we go. I'm going to autofill my background, and now the background autofilled to white, and I wasn't perfect on my cut. That's why they ended up, the 12 ended up or the 11 ended up blurring right there. But that gives you some ideas of some of the things you can do with Snag-It. Now here's a really cool thing that I discovered, or I knew about, but I finally successfully used today. I had a parent who wanted to know what their child did on a quiz. So in Canvas, I mean, this is what we see. This is not something that's printable. Not a problem. Once again, I hit my print screen button, and when I did, Sorry about that. I had a little issue I had to work through. So the route I had to take, I had to go through quizzes and then to the assessment and then speed grade to the particular student. Watch what happens here. I'm going to hit function, print screen. I'm going to hit my little down arrow right here. And when I do, it is going to auto scroll all the way down. Still scrolling. Look at all that information you would have had to print or something in order to send it to a parent. Almost there, almost there, and we have success. It is done. It is processing the capture, and now it's going to drop that capture into the editor. And look at what we have now. We have the entire thing as one image. Now if we wanted to edit on a particular point, we could still zoom in on it. We could take and do whatever we want. Say we want to put an arrow on something to point something out. Boom, there it is. If you want to be able to take and circle something, grab your circle tool. Here's your circle tool. And then when you're all said and done, we're going to take and hit copy all. Now I'm going to go back to my email. I'm going to delete what I dropped in there earlier. Oops, sorry, email. I'm going to delete what I dropped in there earlier just so you can see how easy this is. I'm going to paste and give it just a second. And now, if you look, here is that entire quiz with the answers and everything that you can email out in one massive page to the parents or whoever needs it. So this is just one of the many examples of what you can do with Snag-It. It is really a wonderful resource for what we're doing now, doing so much stuff online. I know it's a chunk of change. I would encourage you to download the trial version, watch a couple of videos on it, and then if you find out it's something that you like, go ahead and buy it. For me, it was well worth $50. I'll send out another video soon on the video features of it. Thank you.